Very good evening to one and all present here, and my dear viewers who are watching me from their houses. Listen to me very carefully. Today we're going to have an interview, and this is my student Chitra Mondal, and she has secured more than 90%. That means she has secured 93% marks in the exam, and so just watch the interview. How I'm asking the questions and how she's been giving the answers. Everything has to be beautifully done, okay? And let's see. First of all, I would like to welcome my good friend Chitra Mandal. Chitra Mandal, welcome to Stephen Sir's class. How do you feel?
So I feel very excited for this interview.
Okay, very good. Very good, Chitra. And okay, so you have already secured 93% marks under the guidance of your teacher. And definitely you are a bright student that everybody knows because you have already proven your marks are telling, your mark sheet, your report card is telling everything. And you have sent me in the WhatsApp, you have sent me a photo, and I am really very happy to know. And therefore, I decided to take an interview asking about your experiences and what kind of problems you had to go through. You have to go through a lot of problems in order to get a success in the percentage of marks in the exam. Fine. So now, first of all, I would like to ask you, tell me about your school, the name of your school. Where did you study in class 11 and class 12, West Bengal board? That is Uच्च Madhyamik. That's what we call it, Uच्च Madhyamik. Right. Okay, so let's listen.
Okay, the name of my school was Usabram Girls High School, and it was very old school. We called it Old Heritage School.
And the school is still there?
Yes, sir. The school is still there, and and in the school they taught me very carefully and very beautifully.
Okay, so that was about your school. How old is your school? Do you have any idea about the age of the school?
I think it more than
It is more
100 years.
It is more than 100 years.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see. Ushabram Girls High School more than 100 years old. That's really a great news. You see, I'm so excited. Okay, and now tell me about your English course, because I taught you English, and definitely I'm highly excited to know what kind of hurdles, turmoils, what kind of hard work and discipline you have to go through. You have to go through a lot, I suppose. So could you share experience with everybody?
Firstly, I will thank you, my teacher Stephen Bose. That is you.
Thank you.
And there was a vast syllabus in my class 11 and in my class 12 course. There are 4 big stories and poems in my class 11, including the poems and stories. There was a story book, that is William Shakespeare story book, short story book.
Yeah.
And you have
Very tough,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the Shakespearean, the
Yes.
drama, the stories.
Yes.
William Shakespeare.
And you have taught very comprehensively this storybook and all the poems and stories. And
But the stories and the poems were written by Indian writers or any foreign writers?
yes, sir, the poems and stories are written by Indian writers, and yes, Indian writer, most of them Indian writer.
Okay. And foreign writers?
Yeah, some of there are foreign writers.
William Shakespeare is foreign
Yeah,
writer.
William Shakespeare and some
Good
others.
poems were there.
Yes, sir. And in my class 12 course, there is also a vast syllabus, like 4 big poems and
Yeah.
4 big stories and writing skill, grammar skill, and many more things.
And the one act play.
And the one act play. Yes, sir. The proposal.
Anton Chekhov.
Anton Chekhov.
Very nice.
Yes, sir.
Russian stories.
Yes, sir. You also helped me very much.
You're welcome. It's my duty. As a teacher, it's my responsibility to teach all my children very beautifully. And I'm just doing my job, okay? I know what my job is, and I'm just doing my job in a beautiful manner. That's it, okay?
Yes, sir. I remain grateful to you.
Okay, it's okay, fine. I appreciate it. Okay, good. Now the question is that in the grammar portion, tell me what were there, what kind of things were there?
There were narration change and voice change, transformation of sentences, and tense, auxiliaries, and many more things. And in the writing skills, there are report writing, basic writing, and many more.
Summary writing.
Summary writing, and many more things.
And did you learn anything about the simple sentences and complex sentences and the compound sentences?
Yes, sir. I have learned a lot of things from it.
The transformation,
Yes, sir.
changing from simple to complex and
Yes,
then from
sir.
complex to compound.
Yes, sir.
That was a tough job, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Very much good.
Very good. But you did well, and that's the reason I'm talking to you in this particular class, that is Defense English. And I would like to know that did you take any kind of private tuitions for
Yes.
different subjects?
Yes, sir. I have taken many tuitions. Like in my English, you can taught me. You
I taught you, yeah.
Yes, sir.
You taught me. You taught
You
me.
taught me.
Okay.
And in my commerce group, there is a sir. Name of the sir was Kalyan Pal. And in my Bengali, I had my tuition from Minal Devkoria. And they taught me, they and you also taught me very comprehensively,
The
very
names that
thoroughly.
you have taken, they are all reputed teachers.
Yes, sir. They are all reputed.
But they are not government teachers.
No, sir. They are not government.
In the open, in the open place, in the
Yes.
open market, you can say, these teachers have grown up just because of their ability,
Yes, sir.
capability, competency, and capacity.
Yes, sir. But they taught me very beautifully, very carefully.
And we what happens, you see, I tell you one thing, when we teach a particular student, whosoever it may be, maybe from any place or any, I know, no, it doesn't make any difference to me. Once you come over here, we treat you like a small baby, and we treat you as if you don't know anything, and we start teaching you everything right from the very beginning, okay? And what happens when you learn in a comprehensive manner, in a thoroughful manner and systematic manner, the things become very easy for the child. I must tell to all my respected teachers, I want to tell you one thing. Whenever you are teaching, you try to make the subjects easier. Make it like a playful, a little bit funny, and try to add a little bit color, and don't make the class boring, Make the job easier for the child, because the child is afraid of particular subject. And in that case, what happens? He starts hating the subject. And that hating is really, bad for the child in future. And therefore, every teacher, I must request you, teach the child as if he is your own child. He may be or she may be anybody, doesn't matter. Okay, that's wonderful. Now tell me, what are you planning for your future?
First of all, I will complete my BCom, and then
Become graduation.
yes, sir, graduation. Then I will done my MBA.
Or you do your MBA.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good. That's a big thinking, great expectations.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, great expectations. In between, I want to ask you one thing. That while you were in class 11 and 12,
Yes, sir.
you were coming at the for the spoken English classes as well.
Yes, sir.
You were coming. Did that help you in the exam?
Yes, sir. They helped me. That thing helped me very much in my exams.
Are you really telling me the truth?
Yes, sir. I tell you the truth.
Yeah, it helps. It helps a lot, because when you're coming over here for the classes, you're talking in English, you're thinking in English, you're just explaining everything in English in different manner. It can be any kind of situation. And when you're writing a particular story, or when you're writing the answer,
Yes, sir.
especially the long answers, the long answers were more than 100 words. So 100 words means you need to have a little bit of thinking capacity. Okay, now after how many years do you think you'll get a job? Just asking. Don't mind. We don't know the truth. Even I don't know after how many years you'll be getting a job. Just asking. What's your plan? Right?
I think after 5 to 6 years,
After 5 to 6 years,
I will
you
get a
definitely get success.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, you will get success because you are a bright student. Okay, one funny question, if you don't mind. You see, how much salary do you expect from the the job that you're going to get into?
So,
After after your adequate qualifications, after acquiring all the qualifications, what kind of job and how much salary? Main thing is salary. You see, people think about money. I don't know why. But people think about money every time. You see,
So I think I will get more than 50,000.
more than 50,000. That's
And
a big
above-
thinking. Above that, and you'll be rising. You know,
Yes, sir.
every year you'll be getting promotions and incentives and all kind of. You'll be getting higher ranks.
Yes.
By the dint of your virtue, by dint of your hard work, you'll be getting more
Yes, sir.
better,
More salary,
better,
more
better salary. Now, my last question to you is: nowadays we are watching that everybody, they are growing up and becoming big officers and doctors and engineers, but at the end, it's very sad to see that they are keeping their parents in the old age home.
No, sir. It is a very bad thing, I think.
What is your opinion about that?
Because my parents, they help me very much, and if I could talk to them, it is I can't explain their existence in my life, because they help me in my studies and in my I can't explain their.
Yeah, which means that you cannot explain that without your parents you are not existing at all.
Yes, sir.
That's what you're
I
trying
am
to say.
nothing. I am
Yeah,
nothing.
you're nothing. Absolutely, absolutely. This is right. This kind of thinking is very important in the modern time, because without your parents, you are just nobody. You are just a small dust, and they have created you. They have given you every single thing that you wanted, you needed.
Yes, sir.
Forget about the basic amenities. There are so many things that you needed, and they have provided you. So automatically it becomes your responsibility to take care of your parents when they become old, because that's the reason, that's the reason they have given you, they have brought you in this world.
Yes, sir.
They might be expecting, they have a big hope in their mind that my child will look after me when I become old. This is the rules of the world. This is the life cycle, you see. This is the life cycle. Everybody must understand this simple thing. Today you are young, tomorrow you become old. Same thing will happen to everybody in the whole world. No matter who you are, how much money do you have, I don't care, man. You might be having a lot of money, but you will eventually, ultimately, consequently, you will be getting older and older, no matter who you are. You may be a big star. So what? Doesn't matter. So my dear friends, thank you Chitra Mandal for coming in my class once again, and you have done a great job. Congratulations to you,
Thank you, sir.
and may God bless you.
Thank you.
May you get every success in your future. My blessings, Ayushman Bhava is always there with you, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. So my dear